Britches. If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, I see all your Britches already in the live chat. Y'all are nosy as all hell because we've got the first Sephora haul, baby. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I got 2 bags of stuff. We have so much things to go through. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Brittany and I am a fucking clown. Let's just get that right out there, okay? So if you guys are wondering anything that's on my face, I will be talking about in today's video. I will have links down below for you guys of all the products that I've picked up so far. There is going to be a part 2. This is everything that I picked up in store, but y'all know I already had to order stuff online. So this event is already happening. If you guys haven't seen it yet, here's all the dates. Rouge members are already shopping. I was in store at 10 a.m. this morning. I was ready to go. So from the 5th to the 15th, Rouge members get 20% off. VIBs from the 9th until the 15th, you get 15% off. Insiders, you get 10% off the 11th through the 15th. If you're shopping online, again, I have links in my description box. You could use those. Use the code YAYHOLIDAY. And it will take the deduction right off. You guys know this by now. Who's ready? Who's ready for the Sephora haul, baby? My lighting might be a little, like, funky today because normally I don't have light coming in because I'm always live at nighttime. So things might get a little funky. It's fine. Okay, let's just dive into... Let's start with the big bag first because... it's a glorious time when you get the big bag, you know, when you're like, oh shit, I spent way too much money. So let me pull this up here. And I do want to preface this by saying I am a content creator. You guys know this. I was picking up gifts. Like, I know this is a lot. Don't feel like you need to even shop the sale. It's just something that I look forward to every single year. So there's my little disclaimer, like, don't fucking judge me. Okay? So let's start with something I got multiples of. And it's the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash to Go. This is the mini mascara wardrobe. So this is basically, you get to try 5 different mascaras, and then you get a voucher for a full size of whichever one that is your favorite. I would recommend, because I did do like an online order, but I did it for pickup in store, and then I just kind of browsed around the store. I had a swatch party on my Instagram today. It was so much fun. But I pre-ordered these because I figured that these would sell out because this was actually not available last year. So it's got the Bite Beauty Mascara, the Milk Makeup, Huda Beauty, Pat McGrath, and the Better Than Sex from Too Faced. Really great variety of mascaras that I wanted to get. One for me, one for my mom, and then one I think is going to be for a giveaway come probably December, maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to kind of set things aside that I'm like, ooh, these are really good gifts. Like, I would want to give to, you know, one of you guys for a giveaway. So I did pick up some things for that as well. So, again, don't fucking judge me. So this, I got 3 of them. I picked, ooh, sorry, I just hit my microphone. I picked up literally the only ones that my store had. So if you see them, I would recommend snag it. That's such a good gift. And then we have another gift I got multiples of. This is the Sephora Favorites, the perfume sampler. I think this is honestly like one of the best gifts throughout the entire sale because you get, I think it's 13 different fragrances to choose from. It's $68 and then you get the whatever percentage off on top of that. So you get to basically smell all of these, test them all out, and then you get a voucher for a full-size fragrance. It's just a no-brainer. I love this for gifts because it takes it basically like it takes the guessing game out of it. And then from what the like employee had said was you could actually like redeem the voucher online now because I know not all of these are actually in store. So you don't even have to go in store anymore to get the full size. So this is just such a great set. I picked up 3 of them. So I'm like, okay, I know. But it's fine, okay? It's fine, everything's fine. And then I also picked up the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Duo. I basically picked up one of these because I wanted to have one again. And I might end up throwing one of these in a giveaway or something like that because I do have other Charlotte Tilbury products coming for a giveaway. So I was just going to throw this one in there as well, just kind of by itself, and then I'll have one, you know? But this is a really great set. I did feature this in my Sephora recommendations. I posted that last night if you guys missed it. It's like 2 hours. But it's very detailed. I go in depth on like literally every single Sephora recommendation that I've probably ever had. But I love that setting spray because it makes your makeup last all fucking day. It's like, it's an all day sort of a situation. It is more heavily fragrant, so you may not love that. That's just me in my opinion. So, guys, let me know too, like, what did you guys get? Did you guys go shopping yet? I'm nosy. I need to know. Okay, so moving on. I also picked up, as I feel like most of you probably expected, I can't get over, like, how much this white balance gets thrown off when I have, like, actually light coming in that back window. So, the TATCHA Dewy Skin Cream is my holy grail moisturizer. It's so amazing. So, this came with the Rice Wash and also the Dewy Serum, which I've never tried this before, I don't think. Or maybe I tried, like, a sample. I can't really remember. So, this set was $76, and then to get the 20% off of that, I'm just like, yeah, no brainer. It's already a favorite. I know that I love this product. That retails alone for $68. And I can't even tell you how many times I've purchased that by itself at full price. So whenever I see sets, I usually do typically grab them. So highly recommend. And then I feel like this is like the, well, maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell right now because I feel like this is one of, like, the holiday palettes for this year. As far as, like, one of the most sought after. I was really surprised, like, how dead my store was, actually, this morning. So, I picked up the Huda Beauty, the Rose Quartz palette. This packaging is breathtakingly gorgeous. So, I did not even swatch this, because this was one of the things I pre-ordered ahead of time, just because I figured it probably would not be available if I went in store. Luckily, it was. But look at this color story. I haven't swatched it or anything. Look how orange I look. Oh my god. Disregard that, okay? So, I love the color story. I love the coolness. I love all the textures. Like, love stone. It's not really speaking my language that much. But I've heard really great reviews on this. Like, every single review that I've seen, like, everybody is loving it. Everybody usually does typically like the Huda Beauty, like, the bigger palettes. So, this is one. If you guys want a dedicated video to it, please let me know. But you're going to see, I got more palettes that you're going to be like, oh, shit. So, shit. So, that one I also picked up. I think it's in my other bag. I got the Huda Beauty, the Rose Quartz, like the lip balm. I'm going to swatch this for you guys because I haven't tried it yet. I got the shade Love Stone. I think, yeah, this is the one that launched with it. So, I debated getting that little gift set. Look how pretty that is. Like, the packaging of this is stunning. It's, like, iridescently beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I've never tried this formula before, so let's give you a swatch. Looks juicy. It doesn't have, like, a really strong scent to it, which, that doesn't bother me. Yeah, it really doesn't have much of a fragrance. I guess with Huda, I just expected it to have, like, something super fragrant. But that looks like it's really pretty. I think this is going to be more of, like, a lip balm sort of a situation. We shall see. I've never tried this formula before. But I wanted to pick this up to basically go with the Rose Quartz palette. So, those are the two things that I picked up from that collection. And then I got a bunch of, like, little things in here. Let me reach down. I did pick up a couple more of my favorite, the Huda Beauty, the BOMBBROWS. These are my favorite brow pencil. Shannon must just be home. I got the shade Black Brown. That's the second from the deepest, I think. Yeah, there's the deepest shade and then the one next to it. That's this one. So I love that. That's what's on the brows right now. It's my go-to. I run out of that super quick as well. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to grab two. Just because I already know that I'm going to end up repurchasing it. And then I also picked up the Always an Optimist, the Rare Beauty. This is basically like the eye primer. I've actually heard this in several people's recommendations this time around. So I was like, okay, let's try it. I did use it today. Whose birthday is it? I see that there's a birthday in the live chat. Janelle. Is it Janelle's birthday? Let me scroll. Oh, is it Janelle Sanchez's birthday? Happy birthday, girl. Yes. Thank you for sharing your birthday with us. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to the live chat too much. I'm trying to, like, get through everything and then we'll chitty chat at the end. Kendall, how did I know that you were going to love the Rare Beauty Primer? So this one, it's not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. Like, I just basically applied, like, a little bit on my eyes today and then I blended it out with my beauty blender. So when you swatch it like this, it looks like it's going to have a lot of pigment to it. When you blend it out, it still does have a little pigmentation, almost like Primer Potion from Urban Decay. That's another one that it reminded me of as far as like the shade of it. But I'll keep you guys posted as far as like longevity and stuff that I get out of this, because I'm just so used to like the Gerard Cosmetics that's basically like a concealer. So it's just not having that like muted out base is something that's very different for me because I was so used to it. So I'll keep you guys posted for future videos on the Rare Beauty. But then I kept seeing this in recommendations as well, and I'm like, okay, there's a product that I'm using that I already love, but before I repurchase, because I'm about to run out, I wanted to try this. So this is just like the mini size of the Paula's Choice, the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. People say that this is like a retexturizing type of toner, which is something that I live for. The one that I'm currently using is the, I don't even know how to pronounce the brand. It's like Biologiques Recherche or something like that. It's the Lotion P50 1970. That's what I currently use. So I'm going to try this out in replacement of that when I run out. And then if I love it, I'll pick it up like in a full size at a later date. But I saw this in so many different videos. Like, because I'm sitting there like anytime I'm driving around or if I'm just doing stuff around the house, even if I'm like editing sometimes, I'll just let videos play. So I might not be watching, but I'm listening. And I just kept hearing the Paula's Choice. So we'll see how that works out for me. I'm not sure like how quick I'll actually get to actually trying it. But when I get there, I'll be sure to let you guys know in like a Sephora haul follow-up or something like that. So let me just get the rest of the things out of this bag and then I'll proceed on. So this next one, you guys are going to be so happy and so proud of me because I could never let this lip pencil die. And I finally got a replacement for it. So this is the Makeup Forever, the Aqua Lip. Like this is literally the best liner of all time. Not necessarily the shade. I have the shade 14C. That was the correct one. I checked when I was there. I'm like, all right, is it the exact same? Yes. So 14C. It does look a little bit darker like the packaging now, but as far as how it looks on the lips, it's the exact same. So I love this because it applies super creamy, but then it almost like sets down to be so long lasting. Like Aqua Lip is like the best name for it. If you have not tried these Makeup Forever Aqua Lips, they're fantastic. So I picked one of those up to finally get this one out of my collection. I don't know if I'll even like throw this out though, because this was the very first lip liner, like my ever first Sephora purchase. This was in it. That's how old this is. And you would think I would have been like long gone, like, I don't know why. I've always loved this, but it's like it got down so far that I'm like, I feel like I can't use it because I don't want to be without it. So stupid. It's like, Brittany, you could just get another one. So that's what I finally did. So you guys don't have to come for me anymore on that. So the next thing is I kept seeing Patty Alonso recommend this, and I'm like, all right, fine, I have to try it. So this is the Sephora, the Daily Clean Refresh, the Daily Brush Cleaner. So I love the Cinema Secrets one, but it's very abrasive on your brushes. And Patty just keeps raving about this. And she says that this is actually safe for natural hair brushes. So it's basically like a spot cleaner, something that is not meant to deep clean your brushes, just almost like clean it between uses type of things, sanitize it, you get it. So I have never tried this before, and Sephora collection does have, I think, 30% off, but I don't know, because online, I think you might have to check out separately, so the 30% off applies to Sephora, because I think if you group your whole purchase together, it will only do the 20% off. That was at least some feedback that I got in, like, a comment of my video from last night, I think. So if you're shopping Sephora collection, double check your order before you check out to make sure you're getting the 30%. If not, just separate the items and do a separate order for this, just so you get that higher percentage. So this one, I've never tried it. I'll keep you posted if it compares to the Cinema Secrets. I haven't like opened it or anything, and these are always like a pain in the ass for me to open. So I'll keep you guys posted in a future video. I'll probably have like a Sephora VIB sale follow-up, or maybe I'll even throw in my follow-up at the end of like my next haul, depending on when I get my next order, because the amount of stuff that I got this time around was absolutely ridiculous. So now let's move on to bag number 2. I'm telling you, like I said at the beginning, hello, my name is Brittany, and I am a fucking clown. I had no intention on buying this at all. Zero. Goose egg. I was like ripping this apart in new makeup releases last week, and then I'm in store and I'm like, I feel like this is meant to be. I feel like I need to buy this because it's right here, it's in stock. There's so much hype on this right now. I got both of the new NATASHA DENONA, the GLAM face palettes. So there's a dark version and a light version. If you're wondering what's on my eyes today, it's the light version of this palette. I think that this is going to be my next video, like comparing the two, which one I like better, because on my IG stories today, I was doing comparisons, like as far as just like swatching the palettes, showing them side by side with other palettes, and majority of the questions that I got in my DMs was, which one do I like better for my skin tone? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to get both so you guys can see both. We did it for science. So this is the one that I'm wearing today. I'm going to try to keep the lights like balanced so it actually looks realistic. I'll have that adjusted for tomorrow. But this packaging is fucking stunning. Like, that was the main thing that I was just like, oh, like this was Natasha just saying, you know what, Brittany, fuck you. That's exactly what she said when she put these palettes. So then the deep, because when I looked at them, the light palette's beautiful. Again, look at my eyes. It looks beautiful. But this one made me, like, gasp. Because I'm like, oh, this is so much prettier in real life. And the textures of the eyeshadows, like, I'm not going to say too much about it because I do plan on doing a dedicated video. Like, if you want to know more about this, check out tomorrow. Because that's very likely what's going to happen. But this packaging, like, this is the most sleek, like, sophisticated, bougie-ass packaging I think that she's, like, ever done. I love it. So that was where I'm like, hello, my name is Brittany, I'm a clown. Because not only did I say that I wasn't going to buy these, but I just straight up bought both of them. I'll get into more detail on that tomorrow. And then I picked up the Shiseido, the facial cottons. I love these damn things. They make such a difference for me when I'm applying, like, my toners. Basically, like, anything like this in liquid form, I like to apply it with these. Just because when you use your hands, it doesn't do enough for me. Like, I don't know. There's just something so special about these cotton pads, too. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I know they're expensive. I know they're bougie. I love them. Don't judge me. So those ones, repurchase. I love them. So then I picked up the Jack Black. This was actually at Ulta because I made a pit stop at Ulta too. So this is the Jack Black, the Balm Squad Intense Therapy Lip Balm. It's basically the 3 lip balms and then the Night Mode Lip Treatment. I love the Jack Black lip balms. And I really want to try that lip treatment. So I might put some of these in like in my giveaway box or whatever, but I really want to try this one by itself because I have quite the collection of those already. So I really don't need any more as far as like the lip balms go. So we shall see. Next one. We have, let's do the slip. I wasn't going to get this because I really don't love the color selection of these. These are the slip scrunchies. So I might throw this one in a giveaway. In store, they only had this for the scrunchies. I want to get the bigger packet of these. But I'm like, for a giveaway, it's super cute. It's like holiday. It's appropriate. Whatever, you get it. But for me, I'm like, I want to get the ones that have like no specialty packaging. You just get more of the scrunchies. I feel like you understand, but I have to order them online. So I'll probably place that order like as soon as I'm finished with this haul. So those, I love them. You'll probably see them in a future giveaway. And then I picked up the Summer Fridays, the jet lag mask. I just picked up a smaller size of this. Wanda, thank you so much for the super sticker. Let's see what she said. A pear character turning around, waving his hand, saying, "Hey you," while lowering his glass. Hey you. This light is like, well, let me change the lighting because this is like really irritating me. Like how much this is changing. Like, okay, that's way better. That's way more realistic. What the fuck? All right, so the Summer Fridays, the jet lag mask. Incredible. I love this. I just got the mini size because this actually lasts me quite a while. And I'm like, with all the stuff that I got, I'm good with just the mini size. So that's a repurchase for me. And then I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Magic Touch Concealer. I picked up the shade number 5. And I got this because people keep saying it's a dupe for the Tom Ford. This is on my eyes right now. I need to like test this more long term, but like, how do you guys feel that my eyes look right now? I feel like they look good, but I don't know how I feel about it in comparison to the Tom Ford, because Tom Ford is one of my favorite concealers, like, of all time. So this is the shade number 5, just so you guys have a shade reference. I think it's described as, like, light with neutral undertones, or maybe light with cool undertones, I think. I looked it up, like, as I purchased it. So it is fairly light, but as am I right now, in comparison to, like, my normal skin tone. Usually I'm very tan. So then, to go with that, I picked up another AIRFLASH. See, Mo, exactly. It's for the science. So I picked up another AIRFLASH because I have the shade 3.5N right now, and I'm just like, okay, I love this foundation so much. Like, it doesn't faze me to buy more of them, and it's like, why not get it at 20% off? Because I feel like the most I've seen is like 15 to 20% off for Dior. So I'm like, screw it. Let's just get it. So I have the shade 2N. That's what I'm wearing right now. I think that this is like technically like a really good match for my skin, especially for when I match my chest and it's not all red. Like, this is why I love this, because I'll show you. This top's a little difficult to get off of this one. So this is what I do. Like, this is why I love this. But you see why... right? It doesn't completely correct it, but it makes it look so much more natural. And then I'll just run like a buffer type brush over it. And it just evenly balances out everything, especially like my chest is always red like that. I love this damn foundation. I will spend all of my money on Dior AIRFLASH. It's the best foundation at Sephora, in my humble opinion. Like I said, I'm wearing it right now. I've repurchased this over and over and over again. But if you wear like a full face of foundation, don't waste your money, because you'll fly through it. Because I do the underpainting technique, I say this all the time, I use a very thin layer of it, so it lasts me quite a while. Again, why I don't mind spending the money on it. So then we have some more Dior. I picked up the... what is this called? The Rouge Dior Forever Liquid in the shade 943 Forever Shock. This is what's on my lips right now. I have never tried their liquid lipstick formula. It's not like one swipe application. It does apply a little bit more sheer, but this shade for fall is so pretty. It feels very comfortable on the lips. I'm just like, am I in love with this formula? It's growing on me, because my favorite liquid lipstick formula currently is the Alien Cosmetics. And this kind of reminds me of it, except it's not as pigmented. So I don't love the fact that I have to do multiple layers of it. But with that being said, you can get almost like different shades because it applies evenly. It's just a little bit more sheer, if that makes sense. It's almost like how a stain usually is. Like, it applies a certain way, and then you can build it up and build it up and build it up. That's kind of like what this is. It's expensive, so I'm like, all right, that's where I wanted to get the 20% off. But I'm like, is this a collection that I need, like, all of them, like the Alien? No, not really, but this is, like, a unique shade. At least for me it was. And I just think it's beautiful. So, I was between this one or I think it was... what was this? Forever Shock? I can't remember the other name of it. I was between this one and another one, but this one just kind of stood out to me. So there's that. And then I also picked up another lip product that I was like, oh shit. Like, I keep hearing people talk about these, but like Too Faced as a brand, I'm just like hella snoozing over. But I'm sitting there walking around and I'm like, all right, these Lady Bold lipsticks. I hear everybody saying that they're amazing. And bitch, first of all, the bullet is beautiful. Watch. I'm going to post a swatch on my Insta story, but that one swipe application is insane. Like, these remind me so much of NARS Audacious. And I think that these are like $10 less than that. This is the shade Comeback Queen. I was like, oh, that's a name and a half. I love that. But oh my god, I just thought this shade was unique for my collection because I don't really have that many like browner nudes. I have more like pinky nudes. That's more of my vibe. But there was like 3 different shades that I'm like, oh my god, I want them all. But I was trying to think of like, what's going to be the one that's different from what I already have in my collection. So Comeback Queen, damn, like they're not fucking around with that pigment. I can't wait to put that on my lips. And then I was so excited when I saw this because I actually haven't heard the best reviews of these, but I'm like, I need to try it for science. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Norvina Chroma Sticks Makeup Pencil. I picked this up specifically because my favorite eyeliner of all time is the Marc Jacobs Pink of Me. I love a pastel liner, as you always see in my videos. So they have the shade Pastel Pink, and I don't feel like I found many brands that do pastel eyeliners. I love this packaging. This is what's in my waterline right now. And I'm like, okay, so far so good. I don't know how this lasts as far as like longevity-wise. I don't think this is as pink as the Marc Jacobs. But one thing I will recommend when you're using this is before you actually go in on your eye, almost like warm it up on your hand first. I'll give you guys a swatch just so you can see it. So it's just basically like a milky pink. Beautiful. But like I said, make sure you like warm it up on your hand and then go in and line your eye, because I think that if you don't do that, it probably won't glide as easy just based off of the experience that I had today. If this lasts like the Marc Jacobs is though, like, or did, whatever you want to call it, this could be an alternative. If you are ever wondering, like, when I'm wearing this could be that. So again, this is, what was it, Pastel Pink in the Norvina. So, I'll keep you posted on that as well. Oh my god, I got so much stuff to keep you guys posted on. I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to forget. Because wouldn't be a normal video if I didn't forget something. So then I also picked up the Tower 28, the Just Add Milky, the Ice Latte Lip Jelly Duo. I had to get this because I wanted... I wanted the new shade so bad. So there's the shade Chestnut and also Chill. And I actually need a new Chill gloss because I looked at mine the other day and I'm like, yeah, you're definitely due. So if you guys missed my recommendations video, Tower 28 was actually one of the partners for yesterday's video. And I love their products so much, especially their glosses. Let me give you guys a better swatch because these deserve it. These are just like, I feel like lip jelly is a perfect name for them because it's very much like a jelly consistency. I was wearing one of these on my lips yesterday. It's very shiny, very comfortable. It makes your lips look amazing. But this is where I'm like, okay. It's not even like a thought in my head. I'm like, yep, take all my money. Because they just produce such fantastic quality products. And this shade Chestnut just looks so up my alley. Like, Chestnut with this lipstick is going to be so pretty. I'm going to swatch it on this hand just so you guys could see a better swatch. And this does have like small sparkles in it. And if you have a hard time finding this, I can't do anything with my left hand. If you have a hard time finding this in store, check the like checkout area. So the Chill Gloss is just a clear. This one I would say is like a brownie sparkly nude. Almost like with a little oranginess to it. But beautiful. But you could only get this shade in this little set right here. So I wanted to get it. That's it. I need to own all of them. Which I don't own all of the glosses. But I'm almost there. So that was one thing I got. What else? I thought I had something else up here that I forgot to mention. Next one. Another one that I kept hearing in so many people's recommendations. The Huda Beauty, the Baby Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I just got the mini size of this one because... One, I don't use a ton of powder, so I don't really need, like, a full size. And people have said, like, with the full size of this, like, it lasts so ridiculously long. So I'm like, all right, if there's a mini size, I'm just gonna get, obviously, a mini. Just because I don't need a full-size powder. And it just gives me the opportunity to try it. But this packaging is just, like, so interesting. So it actually has, like, a locking mechanism and everything. That for travel would be so ideal. It's on my face right now, and I feel like I look so, like, not matte. I feel like my face looks just, like, poreless. I feel like I have a very doll look for my face for having AirFlash on, because usually I don't get that look with AirFlash. Usually it's very natural. Like, you could still kind of see my pores and stuff. I put this over the top, and I'm like, oh, shit. It's like... Where'd they go? Where'd the texture go? So far, so good with that one. As far as longevity, though, I obviously can't speak to it. But then again, last but not least for the Sephora haul, hello, my name is Brittany and I'm a clown. Because I'm just like, why did I get this? I don't know what came over me. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs. What is this called? The Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. So this is the holiday palette. I'm still deciding what I want to do. Like, do I want to keep this or do I want to do like a giveaway with it? Because I never reached for the holiday palette of last year. And I think it's because this wasn't on sale during the Pat McGrath sale is why I was inclined to get it. But I'm still deciding. If you guys want to see me use it, let me know. But there is a possibility that I could just say, you know what, I'm going to throw this in a giveaway. So I'm not going to touch this yet. We shall see. But I'm just like, I am such a clown. Especially with those NATASHA DENONA palettes. So I'm just like, I was so critical. Just being like, NATASHA, no, that's not what we want. We don't want to see that. And then I go and buy both of them. So that was everything that I picked up so far at the Sephora Holiday Savings Event, aka the VIB sale is what I feel like most people know the name. So how do you guys think I did today? What did you guys get? I'm nosy. I need to know. Rose said, wait, what? I just got here. What powder? It's the Huda Beauty. I just got the mini size. I got the shade Pound Cake in the Huda Beauty powder. And that's what's on my face right now. For science. Exactly. Exactly. For science. We did it for you guys today. I'm just going to blame you guys. How about that? I'm like, well, I see how much hype's over the GLAM palettes. Like, people are going to want to see a video. So stupid. Let's see. Do I need rose quartz? I have Mercury retrograde. I mean, technically you don't need anything. But I think that they are different enough. I think... I don't have Mercury retrograde, so I can't compare it. But I know for a fact I've seen people compare those two palettes. I know I've seen that. I'm like looking around for the palettes hidden under here. So this is the palette she's asking about. So this one, I'm just like, okay, comparing it to, from what I remember of Mercury retrograde, I feel like Mercury retrograde had almost like more blue tones, maybe even like minty green. I don't know why. That's what I remember from it. This one is definitely more like cool tone pink purple. If you like pink purples, I would probably go this way. But if you already have, I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't have Mercury retrograde. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that for somebody else to answer. But this package, I love this packaging. I think this is one of my favorite packagings that she's done because it doesn't have her face on it, but it's just aesthetically pleasing. She just does a really good job on these palettes. And I can't wait to try the formula because I've actually, fun fact, I've never tried her big size palettes. So this is my very first one. And it looks beautiful. Candace, we're all clowns. It's okay. I share the clown title with you. I trusted Natasha Denona palette before launch. Go to Sephora and bought it. See, that's a palette. You know how I say this all the time? I'm like, in person, it hits different. And I promise you, in person, these hit different. They look way prettier. And I think it helped, too, that I was, like, the first swatch. Like I said, I have my thoughts already on some of this, but I wanted to show this again, too, because my lighting looks a lot better now that I switched the lights in the background. So this is the Deep palette. And I'm telling you, I, like, fucking gasped when I saw this. And literally after, because initially I only grabbed this one. And then the more people that came in the store, they kept asking for this palette. So I'm like, okay, the basic bitches love this. So, again, content. But, man, like, the whole entire aesthetic of this, like, the packaging, she really did nail it. So this is the light version. I feel like that's an accurate representation. If you guys want to see swatches, I did post them on my IG story today. And then I held it up to the GLAM palette, the full size, or the midi size, I guess you can call it. And then I also held it up next to the mini nude. You're going to want to go check that out if you have the mini nude. Let's see. Cafe's Beauty, I totally agree. Like, I was like, oh my god. The deep version. This is just way more, like, up my wheelhouse. And I think that I could still get this to work for my complexion. It looks so beautiful. Yes, Heather! Happy Friday! Seriously, Debbie said the packaging is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't realize this box was broken. I'll have to try to glue that. So beautiful. So, guys, what do we got? What else did you guys get? Mo, what did you get? I know you had to have placed an order. Girl. What'd you guys get? I'm so nosy. So, again, let me know any content that you guys want to see, but I do have planned very next video, likely tomorrow, will be these palettes. I'll do one on one side, one on the other. That way you guys could see. I'll show you guys the clips that I took today of me doing this look. Really easy to work with so far, but I haven't tried the deep one yet at all. And then I'll just kind of give you guys like my roundup thoughts on everything, if I think that they're worth it. Yada, yada, yada. If you want a video on the, the rose quartz, let me know. Let me know, too, with the Celestial Odyssey, because I'm over here, like, I wasn't expecting to get that. I was honestly expecting to go in and buy the Biba palette, because I was like, you know what? If Biba is in store, I was going to get it as, like, a remembrance to, like, my first sponsorship with Sephora, which was yesterday's video, just as, like, one of those things that I could, like, hold on to and cherish and just have that memory. And then when I saw these, I was just like, oh yeah, all bets are off. I'm just like, nope, these are going to take charge, but I still really want the Biba, though. We'll see. Maybe I'll end up with the Biba, too. Who the hell knows? Let's see, Britt, I shot the sale after I took Ambient List, and I used your affiliate links. Thank you guys so much. So many people have messaged me saying that they used my links. I appreciate it so much when you guys do that. Can I get a horn beep or a slow clap? My husband is going to have a stroke. You know what? You're going to get them all. You're just going to get all of them today. Last one. Oh my god. That's where, like, I came home with all my bags and I'm like, content. It's for content. Ah, so funny. Okay, you guys want to see rose quartz? Okay. Another thing, too. Check on the, like, in-store pickup option. If you guys have the Sephora, like, if you guys shop on the Sephora app, if you have a Sephora near you, that was incredibly helpful for me today, especially with these LASHSTASH to go. Like, I was one of the first people in the store, and they were already sold out. So if you are eyeing, like, a really popular item, like, I feel like the Patrick Ta Holiday Blush Palette is a really popular one. Like, if you see that as, like, a pickup in-store sort of a situation, jump on it. Because so many things sell out, but be patient too. Like, the sale lasts up until, when the hell does it end? The 15th, I think it is. It's up until the 15th. Things are going to come back in stock. Don't stress out. It's only makeup. It ain't that deep. Calm your tits. All right? Raw as, did I buy any new highlighters? I can't remember if I placed any new highlighters in my online order, but both of these palettes have highlighters in them, so I wasn't getting, like, a single after I decided to pick these up. I really didn't have any on my radar except for maybe, like, the pink version of the Dior Couture, but that wasn't in store either. So that's the only one that is, like, still on, like, my wish list, I guess, at least at the top of my head. So as far as individuals, no, but I did get those palettes that have highlighters in them, and I'll have more thoughts on those tomorrow. I know the Biba's your favorite of all time. Elaine, I can't. It's just, I was even looking at it today. I'm like, this is just the most beautiful palette. It's such a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. The Guerlain Ball, Givenchy Lippy, Kerastase Blonde, Soazo First Care. Is it Soazu? Is that how you pronounce it? Soazo? I don't know. Not sure what else. Yes. Let's see. I stayed up until midnight for my online order. Yes, reminder, not to stress is needed. For sure, especially for, like, these palettes. I know people were, like, making mad dashes to the store because they launched at, like, 3 o'clock this morning, which I was still awake. So they launched, and they sold out before most people even woke up, but they already came back in stock online. So if you were eyeing the GLAM face palettes, check, just anything that you're eyeing, like, throw it in your loves list and just keep an eye, turn on your reminders and stuff like that. But yes, Don't stress the fuck out, guys. Let's see. Oh, if you had to evacuate, you would grab your pets and your Biba. That's so funny. I need to get it. I need to get it. Patty, I did nothing. I did nothing. That was all you. I cannot. Elaine, I'll be swatching them tomorrow. I'm not going to do swatches today because we're actually going to chime out because we've been here for 45 minutes. So if you guys want to see my thoughts, opinions, swatches on the GLAM face palettes, tune in tomorrow. I think it's going to be probably, I'm leaning towards morning, but I'll let you guys know. I need to really get away from doing so many nighttime lives because I'm not sleeping a lot and that's not good. So other than that, if you guys did enjoy today's video, I would really appreciate it if you guys would hit the thumbs it up, thumbs it down. That's cool too. If you're watching or hate watching, I appreciate you anyways. And if you are shopping the sale, I do have everything will be linked down below. I have a link directly for Sephora down there right now. Not even just my links. If you're shopping the sale, support your favorite creators and use the affiliate links. It's a free way to give back. And it just costs nothing. And it makes it convenient so you can find all these products. So I'm going to list everything down there. I'll probably do timestamps. Maybe we'll see how froggy I'm feeling. But again, if you guys liked it or didn't like it, like or dislike, subscribe if you're new because I'll be like testing these in future videos. I'll do dedicated videos. You get it. Okay, I'm rambling. Happy motherfucking Friday. I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye.